I loved the process. Late nights, the stress. We didn't know each other at all, and now we're attached at the hip.
We need to figure out our image.
Can these students apply their knowledge of science and technology to running a successful company?
We really try to get them to think, where is the future? Where is your future?
In virtual enterprise classrooms, teams of students apply their knowledge of science and technology to a simulated venture. They market and sell a product to their peers around the world.
You can look on our e-commerce page and buy now.
If you're driven in entrepreneurship, this is a really good class.
How would we set this up with our accounting system?
For the students, it becomes real. They create a mission statement, they create a business plan.
After the first year, we can maybe give them a discount.
This is our generation system, this is just a layout.
Innovation is critical.
The entire idea is to make a generator start off of a battery that's solar powered.
They develop people skills, they develop leadership skills, communication skills. Our next group is using technology.
This series follows 4 student teams at Rhodes State College through the business development process.
It's actually pretty cool that, it could turn into a worldwide business. And
Absolutely.
That big.
And we have a market maker where they actually place their company online.
We already got 4 sales.
Isn't that fantastic?
It is fantastic.
That is great.
The students learn as much about the science and technology behind their product as they do the business development process.
Remember the camera's here. 1, 2, 3.
And that customer doesn't look happy.
Today, students discuss their branding strategy, including ways of commercializing their STEM products and services.
What companies could you come up with in those categories?
We're eliminating all batteries and use solar power to run that off of.
When I was doing the logo, I kind of had a water bottle at me, and I noticed the recycling arrow.
Because they're real big with green energy right now.
Right.
And honestly, this is the big business. If you're going green, people want to buy it. It's also more of a responsibility for our generation that we need to start thinking of different ideas to have clean energy.
So to be more responsible and to be good stewards of our environment.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the semester, we encourage them to look at science, technology, engineering, and math.
The government's going to have a ton of tax breaks, since you are going green.
Look how much they already pay for a clean exhaust.
Yeah.
The idea of the solar panels is to actually run the truck when he's sleeping or when he's idling.
It's powered by the sun, no gas needed.
The entire idea is to make a generator that is able to start off of a battery that's solar powered.
So 2 groups embraced solar. Another group has embraced globalization.
We're going to make a Bluetooth translator app that you're going to hook onto your phone so that when you're talking to people from different languages, you can clearly communicate with them and don't have any issues or problems.
The 4th group is taking a technology application to automate valet services using technology.
The parking cars, the writing the ticket, taking the keys, making sure, all the damage and everything like that is recorded. We're trying to make that more efficient and more environmentally safe. When
it comes to that business formation, picking out that idea is very important. We're going to pick the batting order for commercials. So go ahead and pick a number and then write your team name on that. When they do their commercials, that really brings the group together. They get out of their seat, they go into the studio, and they have fun. And that's a turning point in the class because they're working on a common theme.
You pick up the top 6 pictures. Okay. And then we can decide on which ones we want. The original person who was our CEO, Austin, he dropped the class. Everyone looked at me and said, "You want to be the CEO? Okay, I can do this."
I'd say that would be one of the main challenges that our team has overcome, is when you lose the CEO. You would think that you'd lose direction as a team, but everyone's pulled their weight and even more.
We have Allstate commercials and the Get Home Allstate commercials, and they're somewhat funny.
It pops up, it shows our logo, whatever, and then it goes into you see the people, but then it has somebody talking, doing a voiceover.
They said you want to announce your merchandise.
Yeah.
Right, you have to.
On the commercial.
They have to create a storyboard. We go down to the studio and we create a 30-second to a 1-minute commercial.
We have the tickets falling in some water.
Right.
We have the person getting a patient, they gotta hurry, they got a meeting.
I'm very excited to see what the other teams do, what ideas might they come up with, since we came up with some pretty cool but unique ideas.
It's hard to see what it's going to be like without seeing it.
And when they first break out in groups, it's quiet.
Yeah.
But if by end of the discussion, if the room has gotten louder, we're on the right track.
30% of your grade is going to be your commercial. And this is a big, big part of your business plan presentation. Your marketing plan, your target market. You need to have your props ready, your script ready. Everybody needs to be in the commercial. If you're going to use a green screen, you have everything on a drive for you. Any questions?
So what happens if we don't have everybody here for the commercial day?
Well, we still have to do it. If we have to edit, we can maybe edit. But the goal is to have everybody here for the commercial.
We've had some attendance issues. When somebody doesn't show up, you can see they're frustrated because then they end up having to do it.
We could say something about car trouble. Car trouble's got you down. Come on over to E3 Services. We'll speed your things up.
3E Services, update me on your storyboard. Let's see, who is your marketing person?
Maria, and she isn't here. And she said,
I got an email from her.
What'd she say?
I thought she was coming.
Well, she isn't here. Maria doesn't show up a whole lot, and she wasn't here today.
How is your storyboard going?
We didn't have our storyboard for today.
So walk me through your commercial, or what you're thinking.
E3 Services is speeding up the valet system, so we want to kind of play off, making things faster in your life easier, the efficiency of that.
I'd be introducing the skit, one with traditional valet, one with our version.
They should have had their storyboard done today. I was a little disappointed about that. But they were really brainstorming their commercial.
What if people aren't here? You know what I'm saying? So points taken off or
No, it
anything
won't
like
impact
that?
you. It will impact the person who's absent, but we
Okay.
need to proceed.
We're in college, people have families and jobs and weird schedules and trying to find times when everybody can meet together, and then, well, these two people met and they have this idea, and then when we meet with this guy, there's a new one, now we have to get back with this guy, and it gets really hectic.
We're just doing more of one of those voiced over type of commercials.
One of our group members was not very team-oriented. She would storm out, get mad, yell at us, leave. It was a lot of drama.
And we start talking about the product, you wouldn't want to be caught without this.
The skit's going on behind the voiceover.
Otherwise, it'd be a 2-minute commercial.
Okay, yeah, we gotta keep it 30 seconds.
Yeah. Well, Jake should say that don't let this happen to you, because I think he's the one being a cloudy.
We already discussed many of these things, and she argued with us.
Yeah, I guess we're just going for bus shot here.
I was frustrated because we make progress as a group. It's all, smooth sailing till she gets there.
So our logo can be above us.
Yeah, that would work. We got to figure out this Carrie problem before we move on, because she's on a whole different train than the rest of our group is, and it's not going to be happening.
You're saying don't let this happen to you.
Our team actually had to be taken aside and talked to with our professor. It was very stressful as a team and very worrisome that we weren't going to get our project done because of the fact that we could not work as a group.
How we deal with conflict. Avoidance, accommodation, collaboration is the best.
Yes. After we had talked as a group with the professor and kind of got all of our thoughts and opinions out there, it seemed like there was a lot of miscommunication. She had felt that we didn't want her in our group.
It's consensus building. Okay. Trying to get everybody on the same page.
I was a little nervous, I'll be honest. I walked out of there and I thought, I don't know if this is going to work.
Okay.
Would you be comfortable doing that? You just want to try it and run through it and to see how it goes and go from there? Okay.
Yeah.
We worked it out as a group, and we're a lot stronger for it, and I didn't think we would be, and I thought it'd always be a bitter sort of group feeling, but we really got over it and we really got past it, and we're a lot better for it.
Okay, we're missing Mary and Margie? Is that right? And Ben hasn't been coming.
Yeah.
So we're down 3 today.
My grade kind of depends on everybody else, so I need you to take this seriously.
We decided to do a flashback of more hurricanes and then kind of do later that night, and it shows houses with no power, and then it brings upon just the one house that has power.
Okay, so solar power from their generator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Tagline?
Yes. Either power makes everyone happy or people with power are happier. Something along those lines.
I like their commercial. Everything's dark, and then they have a solar power generator, and that house is lit up and having a party. I can see them having fun. You'll need to bring in, any logos, and then if you want in your party house, you'll need to maybe have some pictures or whatever, and any props that you need.
I was supposed to do our marketing part of the
Commercial part, starting to get a little bit stressed out. Everything's last minute, we're last minute wrapping up.
Are you ready?
Things have just kind of fallen apart with our group.
You got a storyboard?
I don't have it with me.
Okay, we need to do that now.
Do it now.
I mean, to me, it would make sense that the marketing person is the one that works on the commercial and gets stuff prepared for the commercial.
I mean, the only thing is a party house. The rest of it's more editing and putting it together.
She'd actually told me that I needed to step up and pull my weight in class. I am the vice president, I'm doing IT, HR, and I'm helping with the accounting. So I'm not sure where exactly that I fit in with the commercial or how I was supposed to prepare for it.
Jesse's missed 2 days. One day was a very frustrating day. It was because the day before our commercial, which I found our commercial was a little bit rocky because of that.
I'm not really sure where things are going, which is really sad because this should be a fun project.
They have to finish their commercial the next 2 weeks because they can go in front of the judges.
We may have to consider some leadership changes.
I just hope we can depend on each other as far as getting everything done.
Our new name now is Innovative Solar. Solar Express is an actual trucking company. Innovative Solar. That name is not taken. I called a business office and they got back to me, and I can copyright that name so no one else can use it. Green meets green. Jessica and I, we were the only 2 people in our team today. We kind of made our own choices.
I think Kyle and Clinton should do it.
Clinton says he can draw, so he's going to do up the storyboard, but unfortunately Clinton has not showed up for the last 2 classes.
The advice that I would give on the project that we're doing is teamwork.
I don't plan on Clinton really putting much input in. And then throw it out.
Yeah, at the end. Okay, sounds great.
We got some people absent today.
Yes, we do.
Have you heard from them?
No, we definitely will send out emails to see their status and see how far they've come on their portions of this project.
Okay.
It doesn't frustrate me at all. I'm the type of person, I just want to know what needs to be done and get it done.
What's your commercial like? Just sort of walk me through it.
Okay, all 4 of us will be in there saying Innovative Solar, very enthusiastic.
Okay.
And then I will hold a white poster board that'll actually flash our website.
Straight to the
So it's
point.
going to catch your eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are going to wear fluorescent orange t-shirts.
Oh.
We had a base idea for the storyboard, but on Monday when we tweaked it and tweaked it and tweaked it, it came out better. Where green meets green. I think our commercial came out great. I'm really happy with it. Kyle and Jessica and I were grinning ear to ear.
I wear this?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Pulling over for fuel again. Just can't keep affording these costs.
Truckers, want to cut on fuel costs? Visit www.innosolar.us.com, where green meets green. With using solar panels at innosolar.us.com, you can save about $23,000 per year on fuel costs.
I saved all this money with Innovative Solar.
Innovative Solar, where green meets green.
Okay, take 2 and look right here. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, I'm Don Jacobit here. I'm the CEO of 3E Services, and I'm here to show you guys today the innovations we're going to bring to the valet industry and how we're going to change it.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
Can I get your name?
Mildred.
Now that customer doesn't seem happy. Let's see how 3E Services can speed things up a little bit.
Hi, ma'am. Can I have the name?
Mildred.
All right, that's it. Thank you. Have a good day.
That's it?
Here at 3E Services, we speed up the process significantly. We focus on the customer experience, the environmental impact, and the efficiency of the process. Here at 3E Services, we are awesome for you.
All right, so what am I saying?
People together. Cut.
Take 2. 1, 2, 3.
Don't let this happen to you.
Get True Translation now.
With this foreign language translation app and Bluetooth, you will have the fast and convenient translations from their mouth directly into your ear. All you have to do is turn on the translation app and place the Bluetooth in your ear. The app does the rest of the work for you. With the help of True Translation, you will successfully be communicating in no time. You can pick up your very own True Translation Bluetooth device at your local office supply store.
True Translation, bridging foreign communication gap and bringing people together.
Are you glad it's over?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
Spring break.
Okay. Spring break, okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, party.
Hurricane Sandy hits the East Coast.
Was the worst disaster in recent history.
This horrible storm left over 7 million people without power.
Except for one house.
With Spags solar-powered generation system.
For more information on how Spags can save your family from tragedy, please visit us at www.spags.com. You can find our product at your local home improvement store.
I guess the most exciting part about this entire thing is the commercial. So far, you know what I mean? Like, so far.
The next big event will be Virtual Enterprise, and they will have a website by then. They'll have their goods or service on a Virtual Enterprise market maker, and they give a presentation that day where they buy products and then they sell products.
For more information on anything you've seen today, explore our website at atetv.org. Thanks for watching.